Welcome, fellow travelers. We are headed to Idaho during the summer of 2020 of COVID. We are going to the Lava Hot Springs, and we're going to stop at the Oregon Interpretive Center, and along the way show you the KOA East and Lava Hot Springs.
National Oregon-California Trail Center
In Idaho. The Traveling West Interpretive Trek. This is where you walk through the Oregon Trail. You stop and buy provisions at a gun shop and merchandise store. You are guided by a wagon master.
Great respect and reverence. If they killed a buffalo, they used every part of it. They used it down to the bone, the meat, the sinew, the bladder, the intestines. Every part of this animal was used. Nothing was wasted. But unfortunately, many white hunters came after and simply shot them to say, I killed a buffalo, and they would leave the animal to rot on the Great Plains. If for any reason you could not afford a wagon, you might have used a hand cart. This hand cart, you would have loaded with all of your food, basic necessities, medicines, and that was it. Conestoga wagons weighed 3,000 pounds, carried 3,000 pounds of cargo, and were found to be too big and too heavy to travel through the Great Plains during bad storms. They would get stuck in the mud up to their axles and not move. They were also too large to go across the Sierra Nevada mountains.
So we just went through. In the basement they have a little train museum. It's more of a museum for the local area. It has different products. It even has some Swiss, what was that? Swiss pike. This is our site, right on the river. There's our Apex Nano. There's that. So this is at the KOA East Hot Lava Springs, or Lava Hot Springs, Idaho. The lot is very nice and level.
Yes.
So this was an hour from the California Interpretive Center for the California-Oregon, or Oregon-California Trail Interpreter Centers. Exactly an hour west from it.
Tubing seems to be popular.
Yeah, tubing, and then there's the Lava Hot Springs is right down there. There's a big hot springs, a water park attached to it, and tubing.
This is the KOA West, which seems to be right at the downtown Lava Hot Springs. This is how fast. Like I will. Here's the water. See how fast it's going? I'm going to. And they load you up on a trailer. Those are people waiting. You just hang on, looks like.
This is the water park that is right next to the Lava Hot Springs. So you go downtown, you can rent the tubes where we just showed you, and right next to that is this large water park. It has a nice big swimming pool, and then there are a few slides. It was rather busy. There's also umbrellas that you can sit under, but everything is right there in the downtown area. Going down to the hot lava springs. Everything is really laid out pretty nice. The hardest part is finding parking. So it's very busy between the people tubing and the individuals going to the actual lava hot springs themselves. So parking was an issue. Which one do you want to get in? Set the temperatures. That one's 105. That one's busy. It must be the coolest. Well, this is something that I never thought that I would do, but Jim and I really enjoyed our time at the hot springs, and we plan on going back again in the future. We really enjoyed staying at KOA East. It was a little quieter than KOA West. The KOA East has a little river. You can sit there and float right in front of your campsite, and you can walk right down to the lava beds and do all the stuff that you can do at West. Now, if you're planning on doing tubing continuously and going to the water park and being down there all day, then West would probably be the better spot because you're right there in the city. But we did like kind of like the quiet time that we had here at the East. The facilities were great. The lots were very level. So we hope this helps you if you ever plan on going to the lava hot springs in Idaho. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. But thank you again. We are off to the Thompson Flat Campground, which I will do a review.